Alright, let's go. Welcome, welcome. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Beep, 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 beep. It's not there, you have it. Bum, bum, badum. New everyone, welcome, welcome. Oh, everything is alright. Doing my courses. I'm halfway there, 50%. I thought I would be finished this week, but I guess it took longer than expected. Other than that, yeah, working on myself, I guess. How about you? Working on myself. Doing gym, oh nice. Yeah, after the stream I should also go and do some training. Have been, guess not lazy, but not taking care of my body for sure. Anything did you focus today? Chest, leg? Chest, leg. Never skip leg day, right? You don't want to have like what's called chicken legs. Don't forget leg day. Or maybe core day, where just focus on your stomachs. But yeah, you don't have to write down because working out while trying to write in chat. That's something else. I appreciate that. And then maybe a little bit of cardio. I'm more like, I don't know, cardio focused, I guess. Personal speaking. I think strength and cardio are both important. I don't know, I don't really like the bodybuilder aesthetic, funny enough. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming also for, like. It's also kind of funny, like, even it's like, it looks good, you know? And you might be, oh my god, he's so strong. But honestly, reality looks different, you know? Have you seen, like, the UFC fighters, how they look? They're not really, like... very aesthetic pleasing looking actually. But they can hit, man. They can hit. They can fuck you up, bro. So that's like, there's that, I guess. But having like a static figure is always nice. Running, very good. Especially if I have like high cholesterol. And then boom, there we have it. Beating up. I mean, yeah. That's very, I guess, I don't know why, but we have to imagine that if he looks good, then he's also very strong. I mean, he is not wrong, but when you look then in reality, like, they are not really that built up. They are more, I guess it was really comes down to just really technique and, like, I guess, fighting experience. Teru, but welcome. Technique and fighting experience. I know what to do with certain areas, I guess. And the problem is speed, not power. In boxing, you need a lot of speed. I mean, yeah, if you can hit like the chin real quick, then I guess no matter how strong you are, if you get hit by the chin, you're down, right? That's all I know for sure. Able to dodge, and I guess reflexes too. But you're welcome, Teru. Welcome, welcome. Reflexes. Let's go down. But then again, like, if it's a real fight, everything is off limit, you know? And if it's a boxing, yeah, okay. But if it's like a real fight, everything you have is like, I guess, advantage. Like a real fight and like a sports fight is very different for sure. Got to national last year. Oh, well, congrats. Gotta sleep a lot. I got national last year, but when I went for matches, man, people are very skilled, like generally. I mean, yeah. They be training, I would say. They be training. And analyzing the littlest detail, you know. I got out of my second match though. Didn't even get medal. I mean, hey, at least not the first one, right? Let's go. Keep up your chin, as I say, right? This not your first. Or even then, I think. I guess the most important thing is that he learned something from it, I would say. That he took something from there and learned something, and then, oh yeah, this is how he actually does that, or something like that. Focusing on the improvement, you know? Rather than just, I guess, rewards. But I mean, okay, I mean, it makes sense you want to win, right? But I think the most important part is really like there are a lot of more skilled people than you, and maybe you can learn something from it, right? Or maybe making new friends, you know? Making new friends, making new sparring partners, you know? Then develop there, I would say. Develop there, but yeah, that's nice. I think it's very good to be able to defend yourself for sure. I think it's never a bad idea to able to know okay what to do. I mean, I guess the best advice is always running away. But if you can't run away, then I guess you have to kind of fight, right? And I guess knowing how to fight a little bit is, I think, goes a long way, I would say. In months, well, I guess, despite that, I'm pretty sure you have still like kind of muscle memory or something like that. So I think that's good. The muscle memory will carry you through that. Oh, I don't like that actually. Take that. Let's go. Or maybe like doing like out of sports arts. Sports art. I don't know, like I never really like got into a fight. Oh, I got into a fight once, but that was also very kind of awkward. But the most thing what I do is just I don't want to hurt other people, you know. It's either I go from the problem with what I have is I go from 0 to 100, you know. That's my problem. That's why I don't want to hurt other people, you know. I go like I guess I go psycho, I would say. That's that's what I'm scared of. Because I'm being like, okay, I don't care anymore. If I die kind of thing, you know? If I lose an eye or something like kind of shit, okay, I don't care. If you go down, I don't care, you know? If you go down, okay, I don't care anymore. I have them like, what happens to me is then I get like, I got nothing to lose mentality. That's for sure. But I don't know, man, that sounds very cool, but I'm actually scared of that actually, because I'm like kind of throwing my life away, and that's, I don't know if that's worth it. So every time I have to kind of compose myself. Every time I compose myself, I like be like, oh, fuck it. But if I get hit by a train, then that's it, I guess. No matter how much willpower I have, I guess. If I got knocked out, I'm not knocked out, I guess. Amount of willpower or sacrifice will get me out of there, I would say. No job. Doing cardio is the best self-defense. I mean, yeah, if you can run away and don't have to fight, I think that's the best choice. I think this is like the first, like a conflict avoided is the best kind of outcome, I guess. It's just like, but life is not always that simple. Sometimes conflicts are very unavoidable no matter what you do. And then you have to kind of face them. and you have to kind of face them. That's how life goes, man. That was good to do. Oh, maybe I should do boxing actually, maybe. Getting hit, getting knocked down. I mean, that's also very dangerous, I guess. Getting a concussion is not really nice, I guess. So I don't know, man. But that's how it is. So that's why I'm a little bit not hesitating to that. Yeah. Dangerous. All right. I did that, and then did the next one. Dangerous. But in the end, every day, you know, it's always good to be able to defend yourself, or or running away. So, like, that's why I think cardio, able to run when it counts. It's a good survival skill to have. Probably do my running. I'll probably go or no, do a running after the stream, like jogging. Oh. Because I haven't been. I'm not really like I want to be. I want to be more consistent with my training, but every time I don't know, I do it like a couple days and then it's like already a week, and I take a break and it's like a week and I'm like, oh man. I don't know why I have like a hard time being consistent in training. I don't have problem being consistent on stream and drawing, but as it comes to other things, I don't know. Maybe I just have to develop like a habit first, somewhat. Because a trick is always like the most difficult trick is always to do something even if you don't want to do it. That's what consistency means. But yeah. I would never train every day. I mean, yeah. I mean, also like never train. Like my training routine would be like if I have muscle ache, I don't train. If I don't have muscle ache, I train. That's basically my every time I train. And if I have like for I don't know, a month, I train every day and don't get like muscle ache, I just what's called what do you call it? I give high intensity, like more weight or more difficult exercises, and I want to repeat. I guess that's my way of doing things. But then I'll be like, I have muscle ache, and then like I don't train, and then I don't have muscle ache again, and then maybe I wait a little bit, and then I slip away. Happens all the time. Happens all the time, man. Get so, but I would say, I don't know why, but I'm always happy after training, that's for sure. Like, I'm grateful after the training. I don't know how to explain it. Or maybe I'm not really more. I'm not really stressed, I would say. But maybe like those, what's called, hormones are doing the thing. I guess. Cortisol decrease. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Bring me back home, right? Da, 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 da. Low cortisol. Bring me back home. Da, 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 da. But yeah. Like, I think training is really good. It also has, I mean, physical activity, I mean, just general, you know. Anything which feel good, yes, sir. Get me those endorphins, man. Give me those endorphins, man. Also very healthy to exercise, you know. Especially if you're just sitting all day at home and drawing. Getting some exercise helps you a lot. Reduce, I guess, you know what I don't really, like, I wish, like, you know, when you are healthy, you know, there's not really, like, any signs that what you kind of, like, missed out, you know, if you get what I mean. There's not like a sign where, like, oh, because you trained, you don't have a heart attack at this moment, you know? Or something, you know? That tells you, because you trained, you kind of avoided, like, those kind of illnesses, you know? Like, I don't know, something of, like, hey, actually, because you trained, you don't have this problem at this age kind of thing, you know? I don't know, it doesn't make sense what I'm saying. Like, somebody tell me, like, benefits, because if it's too late, it's too late, you know? Like, I should have done this kind of thing. But because you have done it, there's not really, like, any consequence, or, like, the consequences is you don't have consequences, you know what I mean? The consequences, you don't have consequences. It just would be kind of like a nice reminder that, you know, maybe like a pop-up, hey, because you trained that, you don't have, I don't know, heart problems, or like, because you trained, or like you did have a nice diet, you don't, I don't know, have problems with stool, or something like that. That's I guess what I want is just like an appreciate post, you know? I appreciate post where, like, actually, because you did this, there are no consequences for you, man. I'd be like, oh, thank you. But I probably don't get that, you know. I guess maybe the closest thing what I mean is maybe going to the doctor and saying, hey, everything is nice, you know. But sometimes you might get a heart attack because you train 24 hours. You don't have to train. I guess that's another thing. Like, pace, limit yourself. Don't go like crazy. Have balance. I think that's important too. You don't have to go Super Saiyan every time. Yeah, exactly. That's so true. Must be Saito, exactly. I don't know that. There's like, I don't know, I believe I have that, I think there's like a certain pain we have to go through, or like exhaustion we have to go through. There's just me, but it's like, I think in life we have to kind of experience certain amount of exhaustion or pain. Stay with me, listen, What do you mean by that? I mean, like, for example, you train and it's gonna be sometimes painful, or it's gonna be like very exhausting. And you use this pain right now, but if you didn't exercise, what happens? The pain and exhaustion comes then into like some illnesses. You know what I mean? And then you have to kind of pay the exhaustion and pain there. You know what I mean? You kind of pay the pain and exhaustion right now, so you don't have to suffer later on too much. Does it make any sense? Getting through what I'm trying to say. Because you pay now, and then you have no problems later on. I mean, no problems, but it decreases the problems for sure. Because life is very unpredictable for sure. Tomorrow, maybe today is everything good, and tomorrow you have like a heart attack, or like, something in your brain explodes or something like that. Or like, what's called? Have a shock. Yeah, paying debt installments instead of all at once. Exactly. Exactly. At least that's how I see training sometimes. Got my daily pain, I guess, outside. But of course, everything is like, I don't know. Everything is like, what's called, a possibility. And then nothing is 100%. Unfortunately, that's life. But yeah. To me, it's kind of like itching. The real pain, like dying in the Dark Souls, but this is then like mental pain. I guess there is something. There's like physical pain, and then there's mentally pain. Be mentally strong, I think sometimes being mentally strong is maybe more important than physically strong. But maybe that's me. Yeah, never to give up. That's also like a lot of mental gymnasts. Never give up. But I don't know, like the endorphins you get, like after you finish the boss, after like your 51 times you beat Fire Emblem. I don't know, like I got that feeling also sometimes, like beat a Dark Soul boss, and be like, I can do anything in this world now, I can save the world, I can end the world hunger, I can end all war, kind of thing. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. That's really nice. Actually, let's make it slip there. Nothing is impossible for me. This is what Dark Souls does to you sometimes. I'm throwing my car out of the window. Control your anger, you know? Why did you go boxing, man? Control your anger. And frustration. But this is how it goes, man, you know? This is how it goes, alright. Then do like some circles. Yeah, finally, I think I figured out how to finally draw on the tablet after I don't know how many days. I never played God of War. Yeah, if it's good, then that's nice. Never played. It's the best game, man. All-time favorite. To be fair, I'm not really like a huge gamer. Like, what did I play? I played Dark Souls 2. Played League of Legends. Played a lot of the Settlers 7. Like General Settler. I played a lot of Mahjong Soul. Slay the Spire. I guess that's it. I'm not really like a huge gamer. I mean, Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft, but that's also like a long time ago. What else? Yeah. Final Fantasy X, that's for sure. Yeah. Final Fantasy X, and I guess that's it. But I'm trying to figure out like which games did I actually played a lot. What games did I play a lot? Don't you get Go Hollow? I mean, I don't play. I mean, I don't know. I don't play League of Legends, that's something. Anymore. I used to, but nowadays I don't really play it. Alright, let's go. But yeah. Escapist. What's that about? Okay. Favorite game, I guess. I would assume you maybe like into like what's called no, those escape rooms too. Maybe. Have you been to like those real life escape rooms? You have to kind of like figure out stuff, certain amount of time, and then whoa. Did you like it? Yeah, on there like 30 minutes, then just don't, man. You know, just don't. But I guess some levels are kind of difficult to figure out. Sometimes those levels that easy. It takes maybe like a genius to figure that out. Couple minutes kind of thing. Couple minutes. But that's nice. I was like super. Geography is not everybody's so strong suit. Same here, same here. It's like it's a shame, I would say. If I would play like GeoGuessr, I have no idea. I would be just relying on my luck at this point. But that's a shame. Well, my teacher did really like a poor job to encourage me to learn geography, to be fair. That's also very sad, I would say. Some teachers are like really bringing like the what's called excitement into certain subjects, and you kind of want to learn more about certain subject. And then there are teachers where you lose all like interest in one subject, and then it's kind of like all the potential that you had is kind of like gone. Which is very sad, you know. Now you were so eager with math, you liked it, the teacher helped you a lot. And then there's maybe like a new teacher and then be like, oh no, he doesn't really care, he doesn't help at all, and then you lose all the interest in the subject, and then you kind of like get bad grades in there where you initially had like good grades. That kind of sucks, I would say. If I were president, my first thing is just, you know, raise the payments for teachers, I guess. I don't like a good teacher. Or like maybe, um, I guess quality control, I would say. Hire people to see if what they're teaching makes the people exciting. And if not, also I think that's a good system. Probably that they can probably maybe I don't know like a system where people go into the class and then analyze how the kids are like, are they engaged in your teaching? Are you trying to help the people out? Do you like the subject? Yada yada. And I guess depending on like what grade you are, your payment gets bumped up or like your payments get reduced, kind of thing. So it's kind of worth it to kind of like, you know, have a good quality class. I'm trying to help people to engage in stuff. Quality control, I would say. And then the teachers or like the people can then vote, or the kids can vote anonymously, of course. 1 to 5 if they like the subject, yes or no, or like the teaching experience, and then depending on that, yeah. But then there's also like holes for sure, but I guess that's my maybe first step for that. But yeah, I don't like starting either ways. I guess yeah, starting is. I give you my word. Thank you. It's like 1 to 5, you know. 1 is I don't really like this guy, teacher. 5 is I like this teacher and the teaching. Stuff like that too. That would be nice. But also what's very sad is that nobody really oh no. No, I forgot thought of trains. I actually forgot about the trains. Fuck. Oh well, can't be that important. Can't be that important. Oh yeah, no, I got it back. Like nobody told us how to teach, like not teach, study properly, you know. You might assume you know how to study, but the first thing we have to learn is how to study, you know, before we study, if that makes sense. And then try out different ways of studying stuff. Because sometimes doing the old-fashioned way of studying, where you just write everything down on a tablet or something like that, or a piece of paper. Try to memorize, yeah. I mean, I guess in that sense, AI is pretty useful. I mean, if you don't use it for cheating, but more like for summarizing or like getting the point across, like figure out like the key points in certain subjects. You use that as a tool to learn and enhance your learning instead of cheating. That's like kind of nice. But yeah, there's like people who just, you know, use ChatGPT to go through college and they achieve it and get a degree, but then, I don't know, man, do you trust like a doctor that has a doctorate degree but got it only because of ChatGPT? I don't know, man. And you go to like his clinic and be like, okay, like my stomach hurt, and then he goes to the laptop and okay, dilatation, stomach hurt, what could it be, ChatGPT? And like, it could be this, you know, like yes. And then you go there and be like, you have cancer. I'm like, what? Oh no. Of course, the all reliable man, all reliable ChatGPT or Google. Everything goes to cancer, man. But yeah. The all reliable. Instead of becoming like a doctor you always wanted to be. You just cheat your way through it. That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. It feels not earned, but I guess if it works, it works. Alright. Finish that. Probably then practice with a mock test. Oh, that's good. So I think the right way to do it. That's the right way to do it. Let's go there. Here. Not there yet, but... Oh, yeah, what's that one? This one here. This has 5 levels too? Probably. Yeah. I mean, most things have 5 level, but then again, they use different techniques or style. They have like maybe 3 or 2 levels, but it's up to, I guess, the artist. But yeah. Let's go. Yes, like, welcome. I'm doing fine. Hope everything's always okay with you. The classic. Geo. G 1 4 1 4. Alright. Let's make this a little bit down there. I just really like values. Let's see, values. Value. Bio, did you do that grayscale? Did you do the grayscale? What do you mean by that? Did you do that? Like, it's from the artist. It's just like, I guess what you call a trick. How you can do that really quick. Put like a layer to like saturation. Put it white or black and then clip it to the layer below. The picture you want to have like the values, and there you have it. Quick tutorial on what that value, let's see. I would say that's a valuable lesson. Okay. Values. It's very easy. Look at this. Grayscale, no grayscale. Grayscale, no grayscale. Grayscale, no grayscale. Alright, good luck with that. And yeah, hopefully the physics exam was alright. Hopefully you had a good luck in the test there. Let's go. Now let's go. Should hope there was that. Give me that. Bam 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 bam. Oh yeah. Grayscale. This is definitely like value 1, yeah. This is some level 2, I guess. And a 1. Lot of 1. And then I guess this is not 3, huh? This is 4. And I guess this is not 5. Okay. Let's go. This is value 1. Value 1. I guess this is value 1. Yeah, it's very top of the class. Hell no. I was like more in the middle at the bottom area, I would say. I had my moments for sure, like sometimes out of nowhere I was like second best at something. I'd be like, okay, that's kind of cool. For no reason. The whole class, everybody was also like kind of surprised. And it isn't that dumb, huh? Crazy. Like I was surprised as well, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I wasn't really like the tippy top of my class for sure. I was not. Okay, this is probably value 2. Right. Yeah, value 3, value 2, something in between. We take that value 2. I was not the smartest, I would say, in my class. But that's that, you know. People to be like that. People be like that. Okay, I think this is also 2, right? Yeah, this is also 2. I think there's some moving there. Yeah. Around there. I care. I mean, it's always nice. I care. So I guess this is like 2. I guess this is the more 3. Yeah, this is 3. 3, 4. Oh yeah, that's the 5. Yeah, okay. I care. But that's that, you know. This is maybe, yeah, this is also 2. Okay. I guess there are 2. There's also 2. I guess we can make that everything is 2. Simplify everything here. So then I have 3. There's also 2. Was it 3 again? Yeah, 3 is. Yeah. Yeah, even though if I put this away, you can see it has the same kind of values. Alright, then this is probably then 3. It's also probably 3. This whole thing probably 3. I can probably summarize this as 3. And this is 3. 3. 3. Oh. That's 3. This is more 1. That is actually 2. This is 2. And then we make purple like 4. Four. I guess this is the more 3. I guess this is done 4. I guess this is more. Yeah, this is more 3 actually. Yeah, this is more 3. Let's go. Yeah. This was 1. One. Alright, that's nice. I guess maybe, I mean, he put like a 4th value here against like a first one, so yeah. Alright, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's explode it. Alright. That's more like, I think it's more free, yeah. It's more value group free. Oh, it's not good. Alright, that's nice. Okay. Oh. Wrong of color. Yes, that's nice. I guess it's also put my odds into 3 and then have like number 4. And let's make it like blue. So, but yeah, that's kind of nice. It's just like value grouping, I guess. Seeing things, and also like the separation of things. Like, that's nice. Can even see like if I put it away, does it have like the kind of like same values? Which is like kind of nice. Yeah. Okay, nice. Oh, well, let me see. The amount of values is also very interesting to see. I guess the highlights are not really that much. I guess the biggest thing would be, what's the most? I guess value 2 is the most. Well, value 2, value 3 have like the same amount, I would say. So roughly, I would say, I guess. Like 2, I guess less one. The least one is like level. Well, let's go here. Level 5 is the least one. I guess the most one would be, I guess level 2, huh? Least, and that's the most. Sharing with like level 3, I would say. Least, and that's the most. Alright, that's kind of nice. Okay. Have we done the values here? The next thing, the overall the overall shapes. Let's see if I can find something. Well, I guess it's what's that? Can you explain if you don't mind? Like the levels is just like level 1 is just like what was level 1? It's like 100 to 80. Like if you have like the value scala, it's just like I don't know, I'd make it like this. So for shit. Oh man, it's it's kind of hard to, but yeah, it's like the value scale, like let's make this I don't know, I can do this like here, environment. Like that, here, there, that, like that. And basically what I do is I group the values basically. And this is like level 1. This is level 2. Level 3. Level 4. And then level 5. I just put those values into one group, like 100 to 80 is like, I don't know. And the values is like level 1. As you can see, for example, here, if I put that, there's almost like a lot of it's very bright here all the time. This is like in the level 1 grouping. I mean, it's not the same, again, it's 100 to 80, so kind of some like a couple differentiation here, there, but all in all, this everything in one group. Same goes on for here. This is a little bit, this is then like, I don't know, 80 to 60, 60 to 40, 40 to 20, 20 to 0. And I just try to group those values. And the reason why I'm grouping those values is to see like a differential, like contrast. Like if you use, for example, only like one value all the time, for example, let's say everything is like level 1, it's very hard to kind of like distinguish separation, which makes the whole thing flat. So that's why I'm like kind of like doing that. There's also like an extra practice. So there's that. I guess you can say it's kind of value grouping, so yeah. Because if I make everything like one value, for example, if I decide to, instead of like making that 3, for example here, I decide to make, take that red, make that here, I'll have that. Select all those here, dump up, put that on that side there. And if I decide, okay, I want to make that like a value 2 now, then give me that. Okay, there's nothing on it. What can I do like? Oh, is this one? Okay, no. Make it like here, there, make overlay. Give me that hot brush there, and make that a little more. Then there's more level 2 than level 3, and it's now what's called it becomes a little more less distinguished what's going on. You can see, but then again, you can also use like. Again, it's not like a mistake, it's always intention. Maybe you want to have like more light. I want to have more like, let's say level 2 values here. Or even go crazy, I want to make, that's all everything, I want to have everything like level 1 value. Go even more crazy with that. You know? But then it looks kind of weird, right? So there's like no clear value separation. Like this is like level 3, that's then level 2, and then this is level 1. And what you want to have is like clear what he does, separation. Separation would be nice. But personally, I like actually the level 2 one more than actually the level 3. Oh, there's that. That's just me personally. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh yeah. Oh. As you can see, if I put the red away, you can see all the battles are kind of like the same. The battles are kind of same. Especially like 2, you know, you can see 2. Have all the same kind of value. So the next thing. What I'm looking right now. Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay, next one. I guess the overall shape is probably like also again diamond shape. You have a diamond shape, then we have like a line, I guess, and a square, a like square. A circle. A circle. But this time is also very nice that he have a nice contrast between simple versus complex again. 80-20 rule. This is also like big, medium, and small, I guess. Big, maybe both mediums. Big, medium, and then maybe like it's just what's called what do you call it? Was plain line dot. Yeah, plain line dots. Maybe he could have done this a little bit smaller with a plain line dot. But oh, this is on. Okay. Yeah, script note. Welcome. Plain line dot. Also, like what's kind of nice is simple versus complex and the ratio of that too. Like this is very simple, this is very simple, simple, this is very simple, simple. Very simple, and then he decided to make everything more complex in this shape, no? This is the more complex. Where everything in the right is more like simple. Simple, simple. Simple, simple. There's the more complex shapes there. Like more complex inner shapes. It has like a nice balance between like simple versus complex. But although I'm not really that nice with those things actually. Because Because then we have like, this is the area of complex, complex, and then again an area of complex, which kind of ruins again. It's not like a 50-50%, I would say. So I don't know, I'm not so sure about this one here. But maybe there's like a reason for that. Like what if we, instead of making that complex, do we have a way here? Oh no, I don't want a green. Just want to have like dark. Thank you very much. I want to make this there. I want to have it more. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't want to separate. I want that and a little bit more. Less. I guess we're going there. I don't want to have like less things here possible. That's very hard actually. Maybe we take that, make a lasso and see how that looks like. Oh. Oh, so I don't want to overlay. Okay, that's just a little bit much. Like maybe like that. Or maybe more like bluish here. Not that dark. Oh. There we go. Ah, this is really difficult actually. There's a lot of those kind of things. I would rather have like just maybe nothing, more like just more focus on this side here. But it's also like I guess dark versus light type of thing here. Oh yeah, okay. That's what I noticed too. And again, he's simple versus complex. So we can look at there. I guess the most thing the focal point is actually like more like that, rather than the face itself. I guess maybe that's the intention. Oh, let's see. This other thing is like in the bluish zone. Is any green? Yeah, there's also any green. It's a little green and then some red here. Okay. I guess he made the red, yeah, okay. For like contrast there, okay. Bluish. Yeah, everything is like more on the, I don't know, can you see it there actually? Can't really see it, right? Let's see. Yeah, you can't really see it. It's like more here. Oh well, it's like a color wheel. Oh well. But it's more bluish and then again contrast is the red here, reddish here. I guess with the skin reddish, red. Have like contrast there, and it's just pretty white here, right? Yeah, then the wall is more bluish, and then we have like red accents there. Okay. Reddish accents. I'm doing just a drawing recently under 2 minutes. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. What else can I observe? Well, yeah, a little bit of a hue shift too. This is a very huge, crazy hue shift. And I guess what's called, and it's more darker, the hue shift. Later, yeah. See, this is the like darker and then lighter, yeah. And this is darker. Oh no, this is darker. This is the lighter. Yeah, this is okay. Stretch. Yeah, the hue shift. If it's in the shadow, it's more like goes more into colder colors, and then it's light, it's more warmer colors. Yeah, okay. Okay, the next thing what I want to look at is actually soft lines. Actually, there's a lot of soft edges here, but there's not really like. It's a lot of hard lines actually. Like actually, the shapes are really contained. You know, the shapes are really contained. Contained, this is how you say it, contained. What I mean by that is just like, you can rarely see like a soft edge anywhere. Like this is a hard edge, this is a hard edge. Hard edges. Like, he didn't like do like something like that. Like make it like vanish. A lot of hard edges. I guess the most thing what he did is just like here some soft edges for sure. But other than that, there's a lot of hard edges. With a couple like what's called gradients here and there. But everything is very contained for sure. Everything is contained for sure. Some red. I guess maybe it's more like comfort there. Maybe. I guess what's the light and dark actually? It's kind of hard if it's in the universe. I guess actually before I do anything at all, what's the light and shadow part actually? Like, where's the lighting coming from? I guess the lighting comes from here. So I guess maybe make this one here a little bit darker. Oh, this is... I don't want that blush, I want to have that thing. Small direction, I can delete that. I guess maybe... Oh. Oh no. And then maybe soften the edges though. Oh, maybe like... something like that. Understand the lighting a bit better. Maybe it's not too strong here. Alright. Next thing. Shapes. What shapes did he use actually? I guess, yeah, that's what it goes for. First I studied the values, then the overall shapes, and then the more shape cohesion, I guess. I mean, again, we have like a circle here. Semicircle. Semicircle. A semicircle. But I think most of the time it's just like triangles, right? Give me those triangles, yeah. Triangle, 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 triangle. It has maybe like also triangle here. And then a triangle there. Triangle, triangle. So I guess the what's called overall shape, or like the main shape, is really like triangles. Triangles, triangles. Then we have like circle, circle, some circle here. Oh yeah, no, again, triangles here. Triangle, triangle. Give me those triangles. Not a triangle. And then I guess action shapes, and then like, I don't know, the squares here. To really put you like, oh my god, squares. There are squares now? Crazy. Crazy revelation. Yeah, circles and squares. Circles and squares are like the shape accents there. Like here, square, square. Right, I understand everything is small. Triangular. And I guess a circle here. And a circle there. Okay. Yeah. What can I also see from a like big, medium, small perspective? I mean, he's using a lot of white, blue, and a little bit less of. I mean, I already did that. Okay. What else can I see? What else can I see? I mean, it's kind of like. I guess illusion perspective, maybe like line there. What if we take that? I'll make a second one. Maybe like kind of like there, you know. Okay. So that's sort of like here. Or maybe around there and boom. Another second line there, you know. That sounds right. I guess it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, huh? More triangle shapes, I guess. 1, 2. All right. Maybe like there. Okay. That's nice. Demo daily observation, let's go. My daily observation analysis. Basically, can you see anything at all, you know? Can you see something? There's always like a realization through observation, as I always say. Observation, there we have it. Observe 3. 4. I think we did this last time. Alright, let's go. Let's continue with our shape accuracy. Shape in the accuracy, let's go. I can't leave it like that. Next one. Repetition, observation, exactly. And then maybe some, after like a month or two, some reflection, you know? Because when you hit like your wall, the wall for 1,000 times and nothing changed, then maybe, you know, do some reflection, you know? Does this actually help me, or did I waste my time? Alright, and always like first, as always, trying to get like the oval shapes. So I think that's the oval shapes done. Let's see. There's that. Up, bum. This shape here. And then this shape there. Okay. Bum, down there, and something here. Something here. Or maybe like not as strong. Oh yeah, and you can already like can identify the whole thing already, which is nice. So live a couple of shapes. So yeah, I should be able to live a mindful of shapes. Not just draw random shit. Yeah, you can already see that, which is nice. So then, I guess this whole thing is wrong too. And this should be here. Yeah, I could have done this better. Yo. Could have done this better. Be more mindful with the shapes. So down that there. Let's do like the inner shapes slowly but steady. Sound there, here, here, and there. And there's that. Then this line is also wrong. This is a little too, yeah, like that. Negative space doesn't work out here. A little smaller, I think, just a little smaller. And that. Oh yeah, this is also a little bit too long actually. Like here. Yeah. I put like this laying and this. Yeah, I can see that. Should be like here. This down there. Well,